the white
Mm.
thing, but where I'm like how I was like my freshman year, like bunch of bracelets, the thick eyeliner and stuff, but every time, like every other one, then I'm wearing like some sort of like K-pop, holding a different album or a different light stick, and it's just like, oh
wow, it's so dark you can see the reflection of the.
Oh wow. White. What? Ding. How do people take pictures while winking? I can't do it. I look so weird every time I do it. Namjoon is the king of doing it, and I cannot do it.
I'm trying to think if I have ever done it. I feel like I have.
I'm doing a video. Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
It's been 50 seconds and there's 7 people. I'm here. It's fine. Y'all, so I just drank an horchata latte. So I feel like I have a lot of energy. Dear Army! Hello. Am I early? Hello, Van. Hi from Philippines. What up, my dudes? Dude, Van, like, okay, now that we've started this, it's starting to come to me. Like, I wasn't like this before we started, but that's specifically because I've been. Yes, it's her buff week.
Yes, my boyfriend and I like did a lot of stuff today. We got ramen, which I wanted to say if Benjamin came in, the guy from Tokyo. We did have ramen today.
To Tokyo.
We visited my old work because one of my ex-coworkers / friends wanted to give me a birthday gift, and I just got back from like 7 p.m. to like 10 p.m. We were driving around like the beach area, so that was, and I was driving because I wanted to. So
you were driving?
I was driving. So now I'm just like, I'm a little tired, but it's okay. We gonna get through it anyway. Hello, Mark.
Yeah, I stayed up kind of late last night and I slept in. I was really, really tired yesterday and I slept in till about not 11.
I'm surprised I got up at a decent hour.
I woke up at like 7, but I was like, I am not doing this. And I went back to sleep and I woke up a little after 10. But today, for some reason, I just felt so drained. Like, and I was like, and for what? I haven't done anything.
And for what? No, I was really drained today. I just figured it was because of yesterday.
Yeah,
just like all the festivities. I
don't know. So like, drained. I was just relaxed, like literally so lazy today. But I was afraid that I was going to be too tired for this. So at around like 9:30, my parents came home and I had my mom pick me up a coffee, a latte, so that I'd be awake for this. But now I'm afraid I've gone a little too deep and I'm going to be up late again. Hello, Mark. Hello, Joyce. Interesting shirt. Oh, it's one of my pajama shirts. It's from this like event thing I went to my sophomore year in high school.
They say.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I need to get my painting. I can show y'all my painting that I finished. I'm really excited about it because it looks real good.
FF Fernandez.
I'll be right back.
Hello, Randall. Thank you. My birthday was pretty great, you know. I had a good time. There's a lot of, we'll talk through like, you know, A-Team. Like the movies.
Right. Okay. So this is the painting that I finished today. It's what I was working on during the painting live stream. I'm really excited with how it turned out. It actually looks pretty good. It's not original. I wish I could take credit for this.
Everyone remember that is not original.
Yeah, I did not. I wish I could credit the artist, but it wasn't listed anywhere on Pinterest. But yeah, I have another canvas that is blank, and I'm determined to make that an original piece.
Good.
So, yeah.
As for mine's not done yet because I didn't do any painting today. Or yesterday. When was the painting live stream? Or yesterday. because, yesterday was my birthday, had things to do. Today, just trying to recharge. Tomorrow, though, probably be painting because I told Roger that I'd be sending it out on Monday for him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dear Army.
Monday's a federal holiday.
I would not sell that because it's not mine. Like, it's not mine. I refuse to be that person. But if I make an original piece, I will send you it, and you will not buy it. But yeah, I used to draw bodies, and it was just like that, so lively. Yeah, I really like really colorful, like psychedelic 60s.
It sounded like you said I used to draw bodies. That's literally what
Oh,
I heard.
I thought it said bodies.
No, it says doodles.
I was like, bodies. That doesn't really. Well, I mean, it does kind of make sense. I drink coffee. Okay. So yeah, the blank canvas that I have, I want to try and do something related to my current favorite music piece right now, which is the D2 mixtape from one of my biases from BTS that he dropped yesterday. So I'm gonna try to do something related to that. I don't know what yet, but yeah, we'll see. And yeah, Mark, thing what?
Going like this for a solid minute.
A minute? Oh my god! I'm sorry.
I'm just like.
Wipe.
Oh my goodness.
No, I was able to eat yesterday.
So what we ended up having for dinner, which I was surprised by because I didn't know what was happening. We had salmon and mashed potatoes and veggies and tri-tip, which I didn't have any of the tri-tip.
Oh, so
I know. And
I think we still have some.
Yeah, I might. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so that was good. Things are kind of a mess because the drive around the beach area was obviously with windows down, so they're going through it.
So yes, I was able to finish last night all my food. I even ate like in the wee hours because I was pretty hungry. I was pretty hungry yesterday. Today I was not, but I still ate because I was like, well, one, I was really looking forward to the ramen, and then my parents. But like after I ate the ramen, because it was a lot of ramen. And then after I was like, that's it. I think I'm going to be full for the rest of the day. But then my mom got pizza. And I was like, well, how can I deny that? That's the love of my life. So I had some of that.
I was very surprised by that. Like literally, I was sitting on my bed, like we were waiting for a game to download on my Switch. And then I saw the Domino's truck or like car stop in front of our driveway. And I go, did Nadia order pizza? And then I heard my dad answer the door and I was like, what? Like they did not warn us at all. It was a great surprise.
Yeah. And Dear Army, I am not over the music video either. And every time I watch it, I can't not look at Jin and Jungkook in the background fighting. Oh, it's so good. Can you make a clip? I mean, yeah, what's stopping you?
If you're asking about reactions, we can't do them right now because this is a different type of live stream.
Yeah, we didn't set it up that way. Wipe.
I got some interesting gifts yesterday. Well, one of them is going to benefit us. Is the box reachable? It'll be pretty light because I took all the stuff out of it already. My aunt got me this.
It's a tripod.
Yeah. It'll really help with Nadia because you do film sometimes, right? On your phone.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I would film on my phone more often, but since I edit on a Mac and I don't have an iPhone, it becomes difficult to transfer over. It takes like a really long time, and it's super frustrating.
I kind of want to buy a camera though with my next government paycheck, because the reason why I use my phone is because it's slightly better quality than the camera that I currently have. But yeah, our aunt, she had texted me earlier to ask like, "Oh, Camila doesn't have a tripod, right?" And I thought I heard her say that she used to have one but doesn't anymore. And I was like, "Oh yeah, no, we don't." And then she sent me a screenshot of that, and she was just like, "Oh, I googled what would the best YouTuber tripod be, and that popped up." And I was like, I knew it must be good when I saw this fluffy thing.
A dead
Because
cat.
I've seen so many YouTubers have this fluffy thing. I
It's
was
a dead
like,
cat.
a dead cat? That's so morbid.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
This fluffy thing. And I was like, ooh, if it has that fluffy thing, this
Well,
must be
that's
good.
a microphone in there. There's like a real
So-
microphone in there, so be careful with that. Yeah, it has a microphone and a small little lighting system, but mostly I'm just excited for having the actual tripod, because even just setting up my camera on something smaller would be so much easier. And also just having something to hold with it, because usually if I'm holding the camera, I'm literally holding it steady, and that can get pretty exhausting.
Yeah. No, there's no rollerblades in here. I wish I had rollerblades.
Me too.
I really want some.
Those are all my shoes. I'm trying to think. There's some boots. I mean, they're all black. I don't know how you could differentiate anything.
The only bits
behind me.
of color are the tennis shoes
Yeah.
and like the slides and
Uh-huh.
the tan portion of those sandals. That's about it.
I love how the Pikachu, the black shoes. Oh, I mean,
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
bottom
no.
line, there's no rollerblades.
yeah,
in
no
here.
rollerblades back there.
Eventually, but
Mhm.
not right now. I'm trying to become a roller. I couldn't become a skater girl
Red
on the
laces.
skateboard, so I'm hoping that I can become a skater girl on roller skates.
Yeah, no, those are just regular old.
These are tennis shoes.
Well, they're weightlifting shoes, so I guess they're not regular old tennis shoes, but they're Nike. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, it is called a dead cat, and I told that to my boyfriend earlier, and he thought I was making a joke, and I was like, no, that's legitimately what it's called.
I
Like,
don't want to call it that.
you know, I had to get used to it
I know.
because that's what everyone calls it.
I know. Okay, so it's called the dead cat.
It's like the proper name for when you put a gel over a light, and a gel would be just like any sort of colored material, well, not any sort of, but for this example, any sort of colored material over a light. They use just like regular clothespin hangers that you use on like a clothesline, but they don't call it that. They call it something else, and now I've lost it. It's like a number. It's like
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 oh,
the
I know
K-
this because we use this in theater.
yeah. And I
There's the
used to think,
gel, and I don't remember.
yeah, and I hated it because I was like, that's so dumb. Like, it's just a pin. Like, but whatever.
Clip. Just call it a clip.
Now it's gonna bug me, so I'm
Why?
literally gonna look at
Wipe.
it.
Wipe.
Ooh.
You know what
Caleb.
website I was looking at today?
Huh?
Adopt a Pet.
You know?
There are some really great dogs, really great puppers being sold nearby.
Oh, I know. Oh, God, what?
They said, "Why wash?"
I know.
Gel clip.
Can't even type at this point. Oh, C47. I knew it was 47. They're called C47s. Oh, I was shining because
We had opened up another tab,
We
and it
opened
was
a
just
tab
it was the
in
Google
Google.
homepage,
and it
so
yeah,
it was
really
white.
bright.
And yeah,
And I'm pretty pale right
yeah.
now. I always float through wanting to tan and not wanting to tan, so it's just pale at this point.
I feel like if you were to want to, you'd have to do it in like small increments, or else you'd just
Yeah.
get burned.
I'm not even worried about getting burned. I'm just
Okay, there is like some sort of function happening like near
Near
us,
us.
and it's kind of really making me angry.
I told Nadia, speaking of making Nadia angry, because it made me angry, when I was driving around earlier, I was driving in a different county. We reside in LA County. However, the beaches are in Orange County. And Orange County to LA County is very different. And it is very apparent. Sometimes I forget because I spend a lot of time in Orange County. Because that's where my like college was. That's where my first job was. So it doesn't really like, it used to not faze me until I started noticing some differences. One of those differences today being while we were driving around out there, I saw tons of people just like gathered in groups, going to bars, eating in restaurants, no masks, just walking around like it was a normal summer day. And I was like, you gonna die.
Hello?
Like, it was so strange. And I was so confused. And we actually had to stop to walk into a grocery store. And I was worried that we were going to get accosted for wearing masks.
Oh,
as we were walking up. But luckily, there were 2 security guards outside of said grocery store who were wearing masks. And I was like, okay, cool. So I'm guessing that you have to wear one in this area still. So it was fine. But I was like genuinely worried about that because of how many people I saw out and about. Like, it felt so unnatural.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's what's like weird about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Van, it was like looking around there, it was apparent that they were taking it as a joke.
Yeah, and it's just like, what does that achieve? Like, literally, they're being so inconsiderate, like, to everyone else, because that, like, we're not going to solve anything if you don't listen. And, like, that's what's so, like, weird about California is that for the most part, we're a pretty, like, great state, and, like, everyone is pretty, like, great here. But then you have, like, those areas where it's just like, you're in California. Why are you acting like this? Where it's just like, bro, like this attitude you got going on is not it. And I, every day, I like pray that I never run into people like that because my patience runs so thin. Like I will make a scene. It's like not even funny how quickly I will snap on someone. And it's not good for anyone because I'm the type to cry when I get angry. So like it would not go well. So yeah, in your city it's optional. Well, like how well is like the area that you're in doing? Because like it depends. Yes, it is everywhere, but it's just like it's just so ridiculous that like and like my friend today was telling me that one of their friends has a younger brother. And like he's been going out like every day, like hanging out with friends, like everything. He got his hair cut like a while ago, and like that it was really stressing it his older brother out because their mom has an autoimmune disease. And so like a nurse has to like come to their house like every like week or so to like make sure she's okay and like all that stuff. So I'm just like, literally, if that was my younger sibling, like I don't even know what it's like to be a younger sibling, but like if that was my younger sibling, I would whoop them because it's like whoop. I would whoop them. I would like literally like your own mother. I don't know. Like I don't understand why people.
Yeah, Shania Lover, it's way more serious where we are, for sure.
Yeah.
Than 18 cases. It's definitely up there. We're LA County, so like you could look up even just Los Angeles and you'll get it. It's fine. Anyway, speaking of crying, because you said crying while you're angry, me and my boyfriend had that conversation today, just because like my levels are just not level lately. And by lately I mean our entire, for the last like 2 years. And like it is so quick. My like tears to normal is 0 to 100, 100 to 0 real quick. And I feel so bad because like I know I'm gonna be normal in like 2 minutes. And he has to deal with me like crying. And it's usually something so small that he did on accident. And it's like, there I am bawling about it. And then I bring myself back because I'm... Anyway, so we were talking about that. And then I realized that I didn't really cry a lot, like, about emotional things, interpersonal relationships, until now. Like, I cried about, getting physically hurt.
Yeah.
Or stuff like our dogs. Tears.
Yeah.
But, like, people, not really. It didn't happen. Like, and I started telling him about my first boyfriend when we broke up. It was, like, after some football game, I think. And, like, my best friend, I was sleeping over at her house that night. So we go back to her house, and she's like, "Are you okay? Like, do you need to cry? Like, what do you need?" And I was like, "Nothing. What do you want to do?" Like, there was nothing. And even with, like, my relationship before this one, I was with that guy for, like, 3 years. And when he broke up with me, like, it was, like, in front of our house, and, he broke up with me, and I was like, "Okay." And I walked back into the house, went on with my next week, and then, like, I forget how much later, like, a couple months later, he contacted me, and he was like, "Well, you didn't even, like, say anything, you just, like, gave up and gave in when I told you we were breaking up." And I was like, "What did you want me to say?" Like,
So he thinks I'm
desperate. It was like, you want me to beg? Because I'm not gonna do that. Like, my Gemini would not let that happen. So I just think it's interesting that I just, like, cry at the drop of a hat now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You said crying, and I thought of that conversation.
Yeah, no. So in astrology, in your birth chart, you have a sign that's in your Mars placement. So whatever time you were born at, the planet Mars was in a zodiac at the exact time that you were born at. My Mars was in Pisces. And Mars is the planet of, like, aggression and stuff like that. So it's just, like, how you, like, express, like, anger, emotion, and, like, other aspects of, like, your sexuality and stuff. And Pisces is a very emotional sign. It's a water sign. They're very emotional. I only have 2 water signs in my chart, I think. But out of those 2 water signs, Pisces is the most emotional. And the fact that it's in my aggression area does not work out well for me. But because I'm an Aquarius, which is an air sign, it's, like, ridiculous. I will, like, cry and I'll get really emotional.
Hola.
But, like, as soon as someone starts to, like, respond back to me, I want it to be done. Like, I want it to be over. I'm just like, "All right, I've cried now. Like, you don't have to talk anymore. Like, let's just move on. Like, I'm done. Like, whatever." Which is frustrating because that's why I hate crying in front of people, because then they're just like, then they need to talk after and they feel like they need to respond. I'm just like, no, literally, I just need to cry. Like, we can move on now. But with you, it's different because you're my sister.
No, I just think, like, communication wise, that's not good.
Oh. Well,
just, like, I listened to it, I was like, well, that doesn't work.
I feel so bad for my friends. Like, my close friends, they never And for what, Mark?
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, but and for what?
I think we both turned our heads at the same time.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much that happens. Like, how many times we do the same thing at the same time.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Mark. I don't know what that was for. It came out of nowhere, and
I'd cry more for a movie than anything.
I feel that.
Movies.
Van, I feel that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It could be a couple days after the movie, and I'll think about whatever moment happened in the movie, and I'll cry.
That's what I'm saying. Back then I used to just, like, be able to watch a movie, but now I can watch a sad TikTok that's 15 seconds and bawl for the next 5 minutes, and it's like, that's not fair. Like, I don't want it, but here we are.
Randall, you're a Pisces. So how's that working out for you?
Like, he can change.
I know. But yeah, no, I feel so bad for my best friends because they always just wait for me to tell them things. They, like, never ask me, like, they'll ask me how I'm doing. I'm just like, oh, I'm good. And then, like, that's that. And then when I finally, because I'll wait a really long, I'll tell them things that happened a long time after they happened for the sole purpose so that I don't really want to cry in front of them because I don't want to have them have to struggle to like console me. Um, console me, comfort me, console me. I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. To console me because I don't like that part.
I was trying to copy this emoji.
I noticed. Commercials and hurt women until I
Mark, that's so sweet.
Mark, I appreciate you. I learned to control my emotions a long time ago.
You know, I thought I had a handle on it. And
I try to like, because my best friend Chris is also a Pisces, and not only is he a Pisces, but he has a lot of Pisces in his chart. So he's
sad
like
boy,
a Pisces.
I'm gonna change his contact name to sad boy.
And like he swears he's not a simp, but I'm like Chris. Oh, I'm just like Chris.
Try not to be one.
Oh my gosh. And like he's always just like, oh, nah, I don't like. He's like he just tries to like act up, and I'm constantly telling him like it's okay. It's okay to feel. It's okay. And then but he throws it right back at me, and I'm like, listen, this isn't about me. This is about you. Oh, but it's so funny. I'm a king, Jeremy. You're a cat. Oh my gosh, I'm on my own and never in front of people. I feel it. And for the condolence when, I'm here for you, Mark. But yeah, oh my gosh, Cancers, dear army. So for the water signs, like the 3 water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, like I think it goes, Scorpio is like, they're all emotional, but Scorpio internalizes a lot more. And then Cancer, like on a scale, Cancer like lets it out a lot more. And then Pisces is like kind of in the middle, but like, yeah. Then you're Scorpio. Wow, we have a variety here. Everyone drop your zodiacs right now. And if you don't know it, drop your birthday and I'll tell you. Wow. We're young. I mean, don't we all?
I know. I think a lot about like the angst I've overcome because a lot of my angst is on film. So like it's easy to watch it back and ruminate on it.
No, Van, it's not sad.
Mark's a Leo.
Wow. We're surrounded by Leos here.
Yeah.
No, Van, it's not bad or sad to be an introvert or a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio moon. Scorpios are great. They're a great placement to have, I think. And introverts, I'm also an introvert, so we're great people. Yesterday, my birthday on July 9th. Oh my gosh. I love that it's emotional. Yeah, Pisces is an emotional sign. And it comes in like different forms. Doesn't mean that you cry all the time, you know? Yeah.
So this thing, the lip thing.
I thought you were pointing to your chin.
No, that Gabby gave me. It says lip and cheek.
Oh.
But I don't know how to like cheek.
I'm sure
you know what I mean?
Just like, and then, you know?
Because like I don't mind it for my lips because I'm like soup's pale right now. Like we've already established. Benjamin, I was hoping you'd come in today or tonight for us. Today for you, I believe. We wanted to let you know that we did in fact have ramen for lunch.
Ramen. I know, I saw that on Heather and I was like, I'm pretty sure that you mean to say you are a Cancer. Yeah. That looks great.
Yeah. How was the V-Day, homie? It was pretty good, man.
Can I lie?
Can I lie? I had a good time. I keep saying that.
I know.
I
didn't get anything. It wasn't my birthday.
know, but I can't help myself. I'm an inclusive person. There's like no. Oh. So, I'm not hungover. I didn't drink too much yesterday. It was more like I had like 2 very light beers. Like it was not anything serious. However, tomorrow, my boyfriend has a 3-day weekend, which is exciting. So I told him tomorrow, I was like, oh, you don't work Monday. You want to like get drunk tomorrow? He was like, yeah, let's do that. So I'm pretty excited for that because, you know. But yeah, we got
Camille got.
I got a lot of great things, and I've already started utilizing some of them. Like I got a Target gift card and I bought some stuff that I needed. I already have like 3 things planned out for this Amazon gift card because I'm responsible. Like one of them is a refill on my moisturizer. Another one is I want to get the washable makeup remover pads that are like bamboo, right?
Yeah.
So I want to get that and then like obviously makeup cleaner remover to put on the pads. Save the environment a little. Oh, is that emoji?
Is that a daddy emoji?
I think it is. It's like, I don't know if I can do it. Oh. I watched one show where the main character's sister had a birthday month. That's why I said birthday week. Yeah, it's like basically my birthday weekend.
Yeah, we're big on birthday weeks in this household.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
So yeah.
My eldest sister's a Gemini. She turned 70 the day before you turned 24. Wow. Gemini gang gang.
Gemini.
Fellow air sign.
I love my sign.
Geminis are great. They're fantastic.
Yeah. You know, Nadia's got a few Geminis in her life. That's why she's saying it. And like.
And plus I love all the signs. So.
Like I grew up not really liking my sign because there was a lot of like Gemini bashing when I was younger.
There still is.
And no, yeah, there still is. But I feel like now it's easier to talk about it. It's the same thing with my Hogwarts house.
Which is
I'm a Hufflepuff.
It's so ridiculous that this house gets like so much.
And it gets batched on so much. They're like, oh, they're just the stoners in the basement, which is like rude. One.
And those are the coolest people.
1, we have all the food. 2, we have the coziest one. 3, we're the only house whose whose common room has never been seen by other people of other houses. So screw you guys. We be doing it. I keep seeing there's this great creator doing on TikTok doing like, you know, little scenes with all the houses. There's one where it's like she starts as a Hufflepuff and she's like, I killed that guy you hated. And then the Slytherin goes, what? And then Hufflepuff, I killed that guy you were talking about. And she goes, the Slytherin's like, I said I dated that guy. And the Hufflepuff's like, so good. Yeah. Did you say way? Okay.
Well.
Let me hear you say well.
That emoji's really funny.
I know, it's so tiny.
It's like aggressively dabbing, but it's so tiny.
What's up? Viva Mexico!
I can't tell if what Van said is loading or if it's
I
a
think
loading
that's probably
emoji.
Just a sticker, right? I would assume.
Van, did you say something, or is that like a sticker that you?
Because it's not moving. See,
but sometimes it does. Like loading signs don't.
Yeah. See, it's a
no, never mind. It's a sticker.
So, thank you, dear Army. Gemini pride. And like me and Nadia talk about astrology ever so often around our younger cousins. And one of our younger cousins, Kat, now has like stuff that says like Virgo, right? Yeah, you didn't see on her, I think it was on her pants or something. It said like Virgo Queen. Yeah.
She is a Virgo.
And that's what I told her. I was like, you are a Virgo Queen. It's totally fine, FF Fernandez. Yeah, so she's been like tiptoeing into it. I mean, everyone in middle school, I feel like, is the time where you first start learning about stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just like really get into, you either really get into it or you don't, and then you come back to it.
I saw, okay, I'm just going to mention this once and then I'm going to mention something, but we're not going to talk about it because I don't want to talk about it. But I saw this tweet the other day.
The Aquarius. That was so spot on.
I saw this tweet the other day that was like, so we have confirmation of a parallel universe and y'all still aren't believing in astrology? And I was like, bro, this is so true. Like, there's so many weird things out in the world that people know about, but you refuse to believe in astrology just because it's showing you things about yourself that you refuse to acknowledge. I think, why are you afraid of a little introspection? Like,
introspection, that's a really good word for it. Like, Benjamin, are you drunk? Oh,
Benjamin Parsley. What are you doing?
Ronald Weasley. I knew exactly where you were coming from. We stay lit out here in Shibuya. That's how I'm reading it. This is how I'm reading it. Is literally like, we stay lit out here in Shibuya.
Perdón, Alejandro. No puedo hablar mucho español. Pero
¿qué?
Pero
dígame.
I'm trying to say that he can write in Spanish and we will probably understand. Entiendo más que podemos hablar.
Puedes escribir en español.
Yeah, I was like, escribir español. He can.
Puedes.
I wasn't sure if that was correct or not. Puedes escribir en español. Porque podemos, we can understand. Yeah. Yeah. Benjamin, we're going back to Benjamin. Benjamin, you saw my dance.
Bueno. FF Fernandez, yeah, we gone. I mean, and plus, it's easier for us. Not only is it easier for us to speak in English, but everyone else is being very nice and speaking in English to us, even though everyone's from everywhere. You know,
we understand. Like, yeah, we understand. English is a tough language. It's really weird. Got a lot of weird rules in it.
It got
a lot of weird rules.
I love seeing them because it's so funny.
I love seeing other people that aren't native English speakers talk about how weird the English language is.
It makes it really funny.
Yeah. Thank you, dear Army.
Mark, thank you.
Yes.
There was a lot going on there. I saw Mark's comment and then you started speaking Spanish.
You're in Seoul now? Wow.
So you're getting lit in Seoul right now? Oh my God.
Hands on.
Oh yeah, no, Mark, I know that you're not getting drunk. You're not getting drunk. We're talking about Benjamin. Benjamin's getting drunk in Seoul.
Every day. Every day, bro.
Dear Oh. One of these days, I'll have a drunk cast because I did a drunk video once, And honestly, it was pretty funny.
Next year, y'all could get a video like that from me.
Yeah. Nadia's almost there. I'm so sad. I went to go grab this and
I know
I'm
out of water also. Bro, you're in the military, bro. Oh, are you in the military, Benjamin?
Oh, for a second, I thought you were going to send it to Dear Army. I was like, we know that they're not in the military. Oh my gosh.
¿Qué es eso, Alejandro?
Can't use slang.
I know.
Oh my god.
This is really great video.
Kansas and Arkansas, the most ridiculous. Why?
There's this really great video of some girl, and she's got this accent, so she's clearly not from America. But she's just like, why is this one Kansas, but this one is not Arkansas? America, explain what you mean, Arkansas. It's just like, exactly. What do we mean, Arkansas? That is Arkansas. Like, I don't understand. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's frustrating. I love that you can use that in a sentence.
Oh yeah.
And that.
It's interesting that that's a thing we can do.
Yeah.
There's also this other great video where this guy.
Whoa! How did I already?
Oh wow! Time flies when you're having fun. There's this other video where this guy is like comparing words that rhyme, and how like these other two words that are literally spelt the same but pronounced differently don't rhyme, and it's so funny.
Well, I love what people are doing now, where they translate it into other languages, and it's like the same word, but there's a slight variation that, you know, if you weren't a native speaker, you would not be able to hear. Like they did one in French with the word like don, and it was like don 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 don. Like, whole sentence. Or I saw one, I don't even remember what language they were translating it to, but it was basically like ba 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 si ba ba ba, and I was like, oh, it's so good. I love that. Exactly. Oh my god. Like, geez. Yeah, and I love people comparing languages. That's what Nadia's talking about. Yo. It's 11:43. I got up.
I'm on caffeine and a lack of sleep.
Yeah. I had trouble sleeping last night, and then I got up, which was annoying because I had trouble sleeping the night before and got up early. So I thought, oh, you know, I'll just go to bed and it'll be fine. But no. And I got up early again.
Oh, pedo?
I just didn't know that's how you spelled that.
I know. I thought it was P-E-D-O. Anyway.
Oh, and equals drunk. That's what you said.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Randall. Are you a US person? Is that why? Yeah, so the point of us doing this like late was for people like Dear Army and Mark and Benjamin, people who are like on the other side of the world.
Oh, that's right. Because I knew the rule I before E except after C, but I totally disregarded weird. How funny.
Kentucky, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that one drives me crazy. That's why I always mess up spelling the word receive.
Mm. The only reason I could spell the word receive is because I was a receiver.
Yeah. I before E, receive, but not all the time. I can't. Yeah.
Language is fun.
Language is fun.
Scotland.
Oh, my Scottish accent is terrible. It's actually getting a bit better because me and my friend are watching Love Island UK, and there are a few Scottish people on there, and so I've been imitating them talking. So it's getting a little bit better, but I will not be doing it now since you are actually Scottish, I'm assuming.
I love when people do those too. There's this guy from Ireland that has like question. He does like a thread of questions for America on TikTok, and it makes me laugh because I mean,
Me too.
on top of that, he's living in LA, so it's just like another level of like weird, and that's just the way it is.
Why do we drive in the why do we drive in the parkway but park in the driveway?
Yeah, and then of course, just like any other place, it's different language and slang from state to state. Love Island Scots don't sound like proper Scottish boys.
Interesting.
Do you get that vibe, or like?
I mean, I don't know. There's this like one Scottish girl that's like been there from the beginning, and I'm on like episode 23. Yeah, there's a lot of episodes. And like,
This is on what
her accent's pretty thick.
Hulu?
But I wouldn't. Yeah, but I wouldn't really know. I wouldn't know the difference. But if you say so.
If you say so.
Dude, speaking of Love Island right now, oh my gosh, this is getting intense. I don't normally like reality TV, but me and my best friend Chris, like we've become reality show buddies, and we just like we watch it and then we make commentary on it and we get pretty into it. And like I have actually some respect for like the people that go on this show, because it is brutal. It is brutal. Like where we're at right now, like these people have been like coupled up. Like there were like boys and girls that were coupled up, but then the boys went to another villa and then the girls stayed there. And then 6 new boys came and then 6 new girls came and they were with each other for a few days. And then there's a recoupling. And then the girls had the option to either choose a new boy or stay loyal to like the person that they were coupled up with. And then the other boys could do the same. And so like the recoupling is happening. And then the girls are like saying like, oh yeah, I want to couple up with this new person, or no, I'm going to stay loyal to like my other boy. But they have no way of knowing if the other boy is going to like choose someone else or not. And then like after they've chosen, then the boy walks in. And so he's either walking in with a new girl or by himself. And it's just like, that's like my nightmares coming to life. Like I've had a literal nightmares about this kind of situation. So it's just like, it's crazy. Ugh.
Alejandro, no solamente el Switch.
Tenemos el Switch y un Wii. Pero no jugamos con el Wii. Con la Wii, porque no tenemos nuevos juegos. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I think I'm just tired. I don't know. I think it's just the process of it is just like, I don't know, because Love Island is making a lot more sense to me, even though there are like the normal issues with it, like everyone on there.
But I literally feel like you're watching us like at a bar or something, and you just keep taking a shot and be like, I'm just gonna send them this money.
And hello
hi,
from the
Philippines.
Mahal kita. What was I saying? Okay, there are the normal things wrong with it, like the people on the show fit a common societal stereotype of beauty that is not achieved by everyone, so it's kind of an unrealistic standard. The diversity on there is non-existent. Like, I think out of every single reality show that I've been watching, I have not seen a single Asian, which is like so weird. But yeah, so like there's that. But like with Love Island, there are just so many things that happen. Whereas The Bachelor is just like, The Bachelor or Bachelorette is just like, you know everything that they're gonna do. Like there's like the one-on-one dates, there's the group dates, they go somewhere, like they visit home, like, and then it ends in a proposal. Like that's literally how it is. But like with Love Island, it's like 6 weeks, 8 weeks, like with people on this like villa, and like they do challenges. There's constantly new people coming. There's all these things happening. Like, it's so like insane. The audience gets involved. Like they can vote for their favorite couples. They can vote for their least favorite couples. Like when the time comes, it's just like there's so much more happening, and it's a lot more realistic. And then it doesn't end in marriage. It just ends in like, oh, you're in a couple. Like whatever you do when you go out into the real world, like that's up to you. Which is a much more realistic ending than all these American shows that are ending in marriage. Yeah.
Nana, yesterday you said you vibe with Visco girls. Do you ever use the hilarious language such as and I oop?
I mean, I say oop a lot. I do ironically, like I do as a joke. Yeah.
If Dear Army, if you're asking me if alcohol is expensive here, then yes. If you're asking about Benjamin, wherever in Seoul, I'm not sure.
Yes, we do speak a moderate amount of Spanish. I've never seen Big Brother, but I've seen funny clips on Twitter.
I don't know if we're allowed to drink on YouTube. I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know.
I've seen people. Yeah.
Would you like me to take a shot right now? Heard it's $4. Where?
Maybe in the Midwest somewhere.
I was gonna say, now that I think about it, there could be other states that have cheaper alcohol, but I live in California.
Oh yeah, Benjamin, you're not getting that in Korea.
Was kind of asking for all. Oh, okay, yeah. So, in California, a shot can range, and depending on like what time it is, happy hour versus not, it can range from like $5 to $6 to however expensive whatever you're getting. But like, yeah. And most of the time I don't buy shots at bars. I buy like cocktails.
Shot.
Yeah. It depends on no, they were talking about earlier.
I meant to say shout out.
No, I know.
Shout out.
Shout out my girlfriend, Mary Casey.
Oh. Girlfriend Mary Casey.
Yeah. So yeah, it just depends on what you're drinking. Yeah.
A bottle of dog. All right.
I don't know
what
slang. Scottish slang. Definitely have never heard Scottish slang at all. Yeah, I don't usually buy shots. Shots in Japan, 100 yen. Wow.
¿Por qué no, Alejandro?
¿Por qué no? Just because no. Yeah, wine can be expensive. Most of the time I'm drinking cocktails, so that's like $14, $13. David, I believe you. I really do. But
over here, Mad Dog, it means like you're glaring at someone.
No, but it's probably just a brand.
No, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But it's funny. No, yeah. That's a very California thing.
That's why.
Is saying no, yeah, or yeah, no. Like, why do we do that?
Yeah. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just not sure. So I'll usually go for like a Tom Collins. Pretty sure that's like pain. Cheap wine. Baja Fresh.
Whoa! Fresh? I haven't.
Benjamin, why do you want Baja Fresh?
I haven't thought about Baja Fresh in so long.
I mean, I can't even remember when it moved out of our area, because we used to have one like pretty close.
It's been a long time though.
No. Sí entendió, Alejandro, pero en YouTube no puedo tomar cosas. um, oh, I don't remember. Do you remember them being really big burritos?
No. Are
you thinking of Chipotle?
Yeah, I was really, really young when there was a Baja Fresh here, so I don't.
Yeah, it was like
I remember going there. I remember what it looks like. I don't remember what the food was like
though.
That's great, dear Army.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll be drinking tomorrow. Follow me on like Instagram or something. Somewhere where it's okay.
So a burrito, David? That's crazy. Okay, so a burrito is a tortilla with stuff in it wrapped up. A very basic standard burrito, here at least, is a tortilla with beans, sometimes rice, and like a meat or something. Or just like beans and cheese, just like wrapped up. Yeah. I love breakfast burritos so much. So like my perfect breakfast burrito.
You gotta explain a tortilla.
A tortilla?
I just wanted to see your face.
So a tortilla is like starch.
We literally made tortillas.
We literally made tortilla. Well, it depends on what kind of. So a flour tortilla is like flour, some salt, water, and this other thing that I wouldn't know how to explain. Cusco.
Mm-hmm.
And then just like flattened and. Google it, David. I don't know how to explain. So
you combusted.
I know. I've never thought about how to describe a tortilla before. I wouldn't expect the tortilla as a universal. It's not a universal.
I have met people in my life, in my California life, who have never had tacos before. So it's wild out there.
No, I do not like Twinkies.
And FF Fernandez, good looking out. But I already knew that was not a good word in Tagalog. Oh, I'm so sorry, Shania Lover.
Called tortillas. Interesting. Flat bread wrapped with whatever meat, basically. Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. It's a good simplified way to explain. They don't have fries.
Did you read Benjamin?
Wait.
I miss good Hispanic food. Benjamin, I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Dude, I could go for some like king taco right now.
I'm full. But like that's I'm so
I'm
sorry.
Like replaying that moment in my head.
I'm trying to think.
What's a tortilla, Nadia?
Nadia has stopped working.
I did not know.
That was literally what it was. I mean, you have to. It's so crazy. Exactly.
No, yeah.
No, it makes sense, David.
You're Scottish.
You would know. And like I said, I've literally met people in my life who haven't had things that are made from tortillas, like different dishes with them. And we live in California. We're Mexican, so like it's just
like tortillas and like beans and rice are like such a staple thing in our diet. Like I don't.
Yeah, John Wick, I did know, which is why I didn't say it. I bet, Benjamin. We are Army in this house, BTS Army. So,
and Astro the group. I like Astro.
They're promoting right now. I think that's probably why they have a lot of posters.
They deserve so much more recognition.
More recognition. Yeah, John, that would be epic if we could all just party.
Mince and okay. So what is that?
I do know what mince is.
Yeah, but the other thing I don't
Our parents are laughing in the living room. So I just looked up.
Yeah.
I can hear them giggling at their TV show. But yeah, never heard of Shania Lover. It's a good point. There are a lot of things with a combination of meat, cheese, wrapped in something.
That's just like a
Oh, potatoes.
oh.
Sorry.
This is what I love about our subscribers is that they're from so many different places, so we get to learn so many things, and it's wonderful.
Shawarma, Nadia.
I love shawarma. I love me some good shawarma. I love Mediterranean food, or like I don't even know if shawarma is Mediterranean, but like that kind of food, I love it. Yeah.
Thank you, dear Army.
Thank you, dear Army.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
What time are we doing tomorrow?
That's it.
Oh, all right, because Sunday's okay. Wow.
Do you guys accept care packages? Benjamin, we totally do. And I will remind you that Japan is my first love. I love so many things. If you couldn't tell,
Benjamin,
I'm very kawaii up in here. So like
Benjamin. Homie. Yes, we'll accept care packages. Si la comida más famosa mexicana son los tacos. Me encantan los tacos.
What time is it there?
It is
midnight. It's midnight.
Yeah, shawarma's so good. I haven't had it in a long time. Oh my gosh.
I'm really excited, although this isn't any type of really ethnic. Tomorrow, we're going to go to like a bagel shop. So I'm going to get bagels and lox. So that's pretty Jewish. Well, I mean, that's theirs.
You know what else is good? Ethiopian food.
Ooh.
So good. Yeah, our dear Army, I read that too. So I was so nervous to say it. And I was just... Oh my gosh. John, go to sleep.
See, anime.
¿Les gusta el anime? Sí. No ver mucho. No haber mucho.
When you say it slower, it starts to confuse me.
Oh.
Like, then I can't think of what they should actually say.
No. Porque, well, I don't need to explain more. I watched it a lot.
Yes.
Yes. But I feel like I need because I feel like saying yes means that like I'm knowledgeable about it and I'm not. Yeah.
So there was one. I think tomorrow will be a reaction. One that's been really on the top of everyone's mind has been that Ghost Love train thing. I feel like it was Torsten who asked about it. I might be wrong. But also, he's not here, which is weird.
No, John, I was trying to say that like I like anime, but I don't watch it that much.
Yeah, Mark. Exactly. This is what we did it for. We did it for people like you who would have like a pretty normal time.
Yeah. So if this is the world, if this is the world, and we are here, we did it for the people that are here.
Yeah. Because most of the time we're just doing it at, times that are more favorable for us, I guess.
And you can request at any time.
Yeah, you can put anything in.
We have a list.
We have a list, and Ghost Love Score by Nightwish. That was the next thing.
Ooh, I'm excited. Nightwish was really cool.
Yeah. I have to update this list because we did some of these.
Yeah.
The list that I'm staring at on the side of my computer.
All right.
KZ's close to you.
The last anime movie that I watched was It's in English, it's your name. And it made me cry. Very powerful. Very good.
Yeah. And and Shania Lover, do you mean the next time we're gonna like live stream and do reactions? Because that I don't know. I just don't know if it'll work. Like, that's my only concern, is if they'll let us. But okay. KZ, close to you. Well, you can't see that. KZ, close to you. It is written down. It is on the notepad. Oh.
Kimi no Nawa. Yeah. I was afraid to say it wrong.
Oh, I'll write that down too.
Porque by maldita. Is this a song in Spanish?
I'm confused. I'm confused by what?
Yeah. Yo, listen, I started Your Lie in April. I thought that was a show.
I think it's both.
Okay, well, I started Your Lie in April, but everyone kept telling me that it was going to destroy me, and I'm not emotionally stable enough for that. So,
Angelina Jordan, right? You did talk about that person. Home Free. Oh, Nadia hasn't seen Home Free yet.
no. I've been waiting.
See this? From the chairs.
Oh.
I've been finding them everywhere. Oh.
Benjamin!
I'm
a size medium.
In Japan sizes?
Oh.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna leave it up to you, Benjamin.
It's okay. Clothes wise, I may not be Japan size.
Look at this progression from David.
You know, David, if you find a burrito, that'd be pretty cool. But
yeah, I'd like to hear your review on it.
But also I get nervous about hearing, you know, Mexican food in other countries that have like no real connection to Mexico. It makes me nervous. It's kind of like when we were in Arizona and we came across that Chinese restaurant that had like Thai food and Korean food and like everything under the sun, but they were like, no, we're a Chinese restaurant. And like,
it's like,
you're not.
No, it's not. That's not how it works. David, do you know Spanish? Or did you Google Translate that?
Benjamin, you know, I'd like some horchata right now.
No, dear Army, I have not. I had an horchata latte. It was good. Wow, that's cool.
Did I miss something? Let's see. Oh, right. That's what I was going to write. Drum solo. Ooh.
David, is that a C to the Spanish or to the, are you translating it? Are you using a translator? Also, I really have to use the bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that last word?
Maybe joke. We gotta go. I do like John Wick's idea, like doing like a Memorial Day stream. So maybe we'll do that since it's like a holiday for America.
I don't know. It could be either. David. A jokester. I see.
I just love David. I love that you've been using like darling and stuff. Because I can't think of darling in a Scottish accent at all. Like I can only hear it in a Southern accent. You know? Anyway. We gotta go. What time? Oh.
Well, we'll let you know if it happens, like on the community page or something.
Yeah, we'll post it on the community page tomorrow. What time? Because we have to figure out what's gonna be what, or when it's gonna be. Basically, thank you so much for coming, guys. It was very entertaining.
Thank you.
We said a lot of things.
Yes.
The donations were
unexpected.
Everyone gets some good. Thank you, banana. A sentence I never thought I'd say. Thank you.
See you, Alejandro.
Sayonara. Yes. Adios.
Adios.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
It's true.
Oh.
Maybe Mondays will also be like sort of a late night talk. We'll see.
Yeah.
Arrivederci. Bye. We love you all very much.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.